One of the men charged with crimes in the Southside explosion case went through a new round of hearings in St. Joseph County today. Attorneys are arguing over videotaped statements against Bob Leonard and evidence from a jailhouse murder for hire scheme. Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Chapman was in the courtroom, and she has a look at the issue and also what's at stake.
Mark Leonard was not in the courtroom for today's hearing. In fact, he waived his right to attend today's hearing. Most of it focused on very troubling evidence against him, including a videotaped statement from his half-brother. Mark Leonard's defense team doesn't want jurors to hear what his half-brother Bob told police about him. In St. Joseph County Court Wednesday, his attorneys asked the judge to suppress a videotape statement saying Bob Leonard was throwing Mark Leonard under the bus and that detectives didn't use proper procedure. Prosecutors say most of the tape won't see the light of day, but a key part should be included.
Many of those statements are inadmissible unless Bob Leonard would be called as a witness in this case, which we don't anticipate. But statements made in furtherance of the conspiracy, any statements regarding wanting to continue this conspiracy, wanting to try to get insurance proceeds, wanting to try to hide evidence from the police, we believe would be admissible.
Defense attorneys then turned their focus on the confidential informant who first tipped jail staff off to an alleged murder-for-hire scheme by Mark Leonard at the Marion County Jail. Leonard's attorneys say that evidence should be tossed because Robert Smith was a state actor, giving jail staff 30 or 40 letters about cases and then bragging about what he would receive in exchange for that information.
He could have said no, he could have chosen not to make the phone call, and we wouldn't be here. But the fact of the matter is he did.
Prosecutors say Smith received a $1,000 bond for his help in the murder-for-hire scheme, but that's it. Mark Leonard's attorneys say they have made a good faith effort to negotiate a plea deal on his behalf, but the prosecutor's office says there will be no deal. They're ready to go to trial on June 4th. Meanwhile, the rulings from today's motions are expected next Tuesday. Reporting from the St. Joe County Courthouse, Sandra Chapman, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.